I was a leader, I guess, 2 days ago now, and I had never seen one of those maps before, and I was able to kind of manage my way through the wilderness, and I can't even find my car in the parking lot sometimes. And then that day I was actually managing through this area. It was crazy. I never thought I'd be able to do that.
I can't think of one instance in my life where I'm just taking a whole day or even half of the day by myself with nothing really going on. You know, I've been by myself for that long, but either because I'm studying or I'm driving somewhere. You know, never really just to think.
The Kappa Delta Rho Wilderness Institute offered 8 KDR members the opportunity to explore growth in an exciting yet challenging environment. The psychological and physical demands of a wilderness setting opened the participants to the realization that leadership is often about teamwork, trust, and reliance on others.
So far, I think the trip has been fantastic. We've met some great people. We've got to see some fantastic sights. It's incredibly motivating, and it's kind of it's a nice way to kind of slow down your life and really appreciate, you know, brotherhood and also the wilderness. You don't get a chance to come out here all that often. If you look around, it's just absolutely incredible.
The fraternity staff and board have begun to focus on repositioning the fraternity to focus on core values. As a result, the fraternity is actively implementing programs to provide personal and group leadership growth experiences. The Wilderness Institute is a key addition to the new Kappa Delta Rho Leadership Program. The Wilderness Institute had 3 goals. First, to provide a personal leadership and growth opportunity for the individual participants unlike any other available in KDR. Second, to create a branded program that is uniquely KDR for which our members could be proud to call their own. Third, to create an environment to challenge the participants to take back what they learned and infuse their chapters and their communities with new ideas, energy, and enthusiasm.
But I guess a lot of it is just taking back little ideas from people, like, you know, different things that they do during their pledgeship that would be really cool, that would increase our brotherhood a lot. That's the big thing I want to take back is, you know, different things to try to, like brotherhood events and things in pledgeship that just, you know, makes us a tighter bond. Like we're a really tight-knit group here. We've come really close this past week, and I'd like to take that back to my chapter, so my entire chapter is closer as a whole.
You know, back in the real world, you know, guys are supposed to be, you know, tough, macho, and everything like it. And out here, it doesn't really matter if you're tough, macho. You know, it affects you no matter what. And sometimes when you think you're tough and macho, it affects you the most.
To achieve the 3 goals, the Wilderness Institute program called on 2 of the participants to lead the group each day. They made all of the decisions, including how far to hike, where to make camp, and when to stop for breaks and food.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go, all right, 12:30. We eat at 1 or at least have a snack at 1. That'll get us at least to like 4. Right. By that point, we'll probably put another couple miles in there. Plus also, if we snack, then we can kind of figure out the next couple hours that we're gonna do.
Pretty much the decisions we've been making are where to go, when to eat, and just little things like the pace of the trail. People have different paces, so you have to account for that.
A Kappa Delta Rho alumni mentor accompanied the group to provide support. Each day, he guided the participants through interactive programming focused on the ritual and core values of the fraternity. Throughout the program, the participants dedicated time to exploring the core values of KDR: honor, trust, dedication, and integrity.
Leadership is integrity. You need to have integrity to be a leader. And to have that, you got to value your people first, not yourself. And you got to look in the long run, what's good for your organization, not what's easy, what's fun.
My first semester, I really wasn't looking at fraternities. I focused a lot on schoolwork. I realized I really didn't get a lot out of college because of it. And so when I joined KDR, I kind of, expanded my college experience to be about, people and relationships and brotherhood and all that stuff. And it made it a lot more fruitful for me.
I went to college not really sure that I wanted to do a frat, but I thought, maybe I'll give it a shot. And I'm really glad that I joined KDR. I took a risk and benefited a lot from it. And then this right here is another risk. I mean, I've never done anything like this whatsoever before. And I was taking off work for a week to fly out to the middle of the nowhere, literally the middle of nowhere in Colorado with a bunch of guys I didn't know. And I took the risk, and I'm really, really glad I did. This is one of the best times I've ever had.
The Wilderness Institute provides a practical opportunity for personal reflection. An important component is a 24-hour solo experience. The participants spent a full day in a defined area with no technology or outside stimulation.
I'm gonna do some thinking, see what's going on up here, and take some time to myself, I guess.
Like the 24 hours alone, I just learned so much about myself and got to know myself so much better. And if we can incorporate some of that somehow within our chapter and improve each brother and that kind of thing, have each brother get to know themselves better, it's going to strengthen the whole chapter, especially if we all reflect on it together like we have.
I'm leaving behind, I think, any concern with the past that the path I was on was the right path or the wrong path. It's just the path. And I'm taking with me an incredibly optimistic and excitement about the future of KDR, about what I think we can do with it. And I think that the trip really does begin upon the return. At least the rest of the journey begins upon the return.